We are live, but we'll see what's going on. We're having some internet issues, looks like, tonight. Not sure what's going on lately on Monday nights with our internet, but not good. We are up and running. Right now, we got qualifying on board. We are riding along with the 89 of Brad Steffen. He was pretty faster in practice, too. Very close times. Holy cow. Looks like right now we're on board with the 99. Kind of looks like he's pulling down pit road. Well, looks like newcomer Combs is going to jump up to 7th. Looks like their second lap. Looks like we're getting ready. We got go for us. Lingerfeld and Elam Jr. Row number 4, we got Brandon Combs and Dylan Dunn. 5, Travis Lapenas, Jesse Adams. Row number 4, Devin Smith. Matt up there. Row number 6, Kraut. We got Aiden Giordano and Buck. Hunter Wellman. We got Josh Fox and Alan Wernicke. 10, Michael and Sean Patrick going to bring up the back.
Are you with me, Nick?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, we got the car. Looks like those have secured the front row.
Yeah, that was pretty close though. 5,000. What they beat Reese by. We'll see how this shakes out. This is a hard track to go 3 wide at. Even on fresh tires, it's just fairly narrow.
It sure is, especially through that tri-oval has always been one of the parts that have bitten me in the past.
I kind of have a feeling that we're going to see a couple field thinning yellows at certain points here, but hopefully they prove me wrong and we have some long green flag runs.
I think my trading pace might be a little messed up. I showed the 23 in first, but my... Oh, we got a big one already. Looks like that's going to involve the 99.
Little early 3 wide action there.
Yeah, going through the tri-oval, not a good spot.
Kind of why I picked this one out. You got to have a lot of luck to finish up front, and you always tend to have more bad luck at these places than good luck.
Yeah, restrictor plate racing is always one of those tough places to try to come out with a good finish.
I suppose Matt's pretty bummed though. He took a lot of damage in that one.
Yeah,
You know, you don't you never show up to turn less than half a lap and have your race over.
yeah, unfortunately.
Hopefully they get it fixed just well enough you can hang in the draft and still have a chance, but he doesn't have the front end of the car right now. Looks like Lee stopped in. I don't think he really had much damage, but he topped off with fuel. So did Dan Park, and the 86 car of Derek Regal came down. I don't think any of those guys really had damage. Lee maybe a tiny bit, but he wasn't on pit road very long. Just looks like some guys topping off with fuel. If I was in back, I'd be topping off every chance I got and hope things go green and catch a yellow and get some people a lap down. I hear it's about 32 laps on a tank of fuel.
Yeah, and this is definitely one of those tracks where you want to stay out as long as you can.
Looks like we'll have Anthony Hamilton and Josh Reese on the front row there. Lingerfeld's down on the inside. You got the 28 of Combs outside. For your top four, Stefane, he's lining up 5th place on the inside. Hamilton didn't get a good start on the outside. Forrest didn't when the race started. He's all the way back to 6th place right now.
Well, that's not good.
Not a lot of changes in that top 10. I don't think the top 10's changed at all since the race started. But then again, we ran 3/4 of a lap before that yellow came out.
That is true.
We got the two flat cart go-kart racers back in 14th, 15th, Hunter Wellman and Sully Buck. Those two are about the same age. They both run go-karts on the weekends.
Oh, cool. Alright, pace car's off. We're going green.
Really good jump on the inside by Anthony Hamilton. We'll see how this shakes out. Reese got a little bit of help right away. We'll see if they can make that outside road work. It didn't work on the initial start.
Kyle Lingerfeld's getting a pretty good run down on that bottom line.
That outside lane just doesn't want to take off. That's not a good place to be. Reese is going to settle in there in 5th place and get down. Got a battle for the lead. Lingerfeld's going higher on the outside. He's got Stefane with him.
Very aggressive move by that 65 car.
We'll see how this goes. There's a pretty big gap between Stefane and the next car behind him. Or move by Lingerfeld to take the lead.
Gets a clean run. He drops down in front of that 23. Shuts the door on him.
We'll see what Stefane and Lapinus can do. Well, as I say that, Stefane dropped down to the inside. Just nobody, I mean, Lingerfeld made that power move to take the lead, but they're just having a hard time with the outside. Definitely going to be a game of who can use the side draft the best on the outside. If you're using the side draft, it looks like you can suck up on the outside.
newcomer 28 car of Brandon Combs up to 5th. Now Stefan gets a good run on that outside. He's got the 88 right tucked up against him.
Get those three guys on the outside nose to tail real close to each other, and Stefan works that side draft. I think they can pull up here. They got a nice string of traffic behind them. Stefan ducked down to the inside. Maybe he's just going to be content to go a little right and right now. Dylan Jr. will try to give him a run here on the outside with that 16 car.
All right, folks.